All right, so thank you everybody for waiting, and I can see there are many participants now. 16 of you are here. So, okay. Gudars, Antu, Anita, Vujel, Elizabeth, Gilianjou, Jay, Josh, Justice, Maniraj, MD, Rashid, Mika, Mikro, okay, Pramila, Theo, and John. Okay. So thank you everybody for joining this class. I am Zinat, your PT instructor from IP Uni, and I welcome everybody to this evening session. So today we are gonna start a very, very important topic, which is right from dictations. And as you see over here, it's written, it carries the highest score in PTE test. Okay. So out of all the 20 topics, this topic contributes the highest mark. So it's very, very important one. So we will be learning some rules. At the end, I will tell you some cheat sheet. And after that, I will give you some questions to practice. Okay. So what are the facts about right from dictations? This is the last question in your exam. So basically, you are going to finish your test from this topic. Okay, from uh, with this topic, you are going to finish your exam. So how many questions you will be getting from this topic? There will be 3 to 4 questions from this topic. And time management will be very, very crucial in this case. Why? Yesterday, whoever attended the class, I think you already know, but let me tell you one more time. So these are the question sequence in your final exam, okay? You are starting with speaking, read aloud, repeat sentence, describe image, retell lecture, answer short question, and then summarize written text and write essay writing. After that, reading.
Yeah.
Could you please mute? Okay. Then the reading, these. After that, your listening will start. Okay. So for listening, summarize a spoken text. It has individual timing, like 10 minutes for one summary. But from starting from here, multiple choice, multiple, fill in the blanks, highlight correct summary, multiple choice, single, select missing word, highlight incorrect words, and write from dictations. These all 7 topics are together in one duration. For example, you get 25 minutes. Okay. So within that 25 minutes time, you have to finish all the questions. Or maybe you get only 20 minutes, or maybe you get only 18 minutes. So you have to finish within that time all these 7 topics, which means if you spend too much time in these 6 topics, at the end, in the right from dictations, the remaining time will be very, very less. That's why yesterday, I told you to spend very less time for 4 topics, if you remember. Multiple choice, multiple, highlight correct summary, multiple choice single, and select missing words. These are the 4 topics, are minor, and you should not spend even 10 seconds for each question here. Once the audio ends, quickly you need to move to the next question so that you have enough time to answer right from dictations. The standard time to keep in your hand is 6 minutes before you start right from dictations. Is that clear? At least you should save 6 minutes minimum when you start answering right from dictations. Okay, so there is no fixed timing. It's up to you how much time you could save and how much time you want to spend for each question. It's up to you. So you have to manage your own time. Is that clear, everybody?
Yes.
Okay, great. Now, the next thing is about the sequence. Maybe in the audio, there are 10 words. You could remember all the 10 words, but the sequence was wrong. Maybe you wrote the second word at the end, maybe middle word at the beginning, ending word at the second, You couldn't maintain the sequence, but you wrote all the words from the audio correctly. You will still get full mark. If you can maintain the sequence, that would be great. If you can't, still you will get full mark. If you don't maintain the sequence, it might affect very, very little in the writing part, but that can be ignored, okay? You will get full mark in the listening and almost full mark in the writing, even though you do not maintain the sequence. So the important part for write from dictations is matching 100% words, which means in the audio, if it's 9 words, you should write all the 9 words correctly. If 8 words, you should write all the 8 words correctly. Sequence doesn't matter. Focus on the spelling and the word. That should be your ideal target. Okay? So let's look at the scoring criteria over here for more clarification. I'm gonna play the audio now.
Celebrated theory is still the source of great controversy.
So just now the audio said celebrated theory is still the source of great controversy. So how many words we could get from here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. So there are 9 words means 9 points. Let's say there is one student who wrote the answer like this. Celebrated controversy still is the source of great theory. It didn't maintain the sequence, right? But does it have all the words? Let's see. Celebrated theory is still the source of great controversy. So it has all the words. Though the sequence are not the same, but this sentence also has all the words, which means 9 words are perfectly there. So it has 9 points. So if you write this, you will get 9 points. If you write like this without the sequence, still you will get full mark. So do you understand now, everybody? Okay. Now, we will be learning some basic things regarding any sort of write-up. It's not only for the write from dictations. It will help you for your summary. It will help you for your essay as well, like capital letter and small letter. So what we usually do, when we start a sentence, the beginning of the sentence is a capital letter, right? Always. It doesn't matter it's essay or summary or write from dictations, whatever. The beginning of the sentence should be one capital letter and finish it with a full stop, because for write from dictation, these are all assertive sentences. There is no surprise sentence or question sentence, always assertive sentence, positive, negative sentences. So you need to put a full stop at the end. Now the question is, you might have, like, if I forgot to put full stop, if I forgot to start with capital letter, You should not, because this is some general knowledge and it's a common sense. You should follow the same style when you write an essay. You should follow the same style when you write the summary. So you should not forget the basic thing. Okay? In the write from dictations, you might not lose a huge point, but still it might affect your writing a score. So just follow the style, start with a capital letter and finish with a full stop. Okay? There is no choice. Like if I forget, then you will get low mark. That's it. You do not have basic idea. So you are not good at English. That's it. You are going to prove it, right? So try to maintain this. Now let's move to the
Celebrated theory.
capitalization. There are 4 rules. So we are going to start now. So rule number 1, this is very basics, like weekday's name, month's name. It should start with a capital letter. For example, 7 days, right, in a week, and 12 months in the year. So all the names should start with a capital letter. If it's in the middle of the sentence, if it's at the end of the sentence, still it should start with a capital letter. So first of all, you see this sentence, students were instructed to submit their assignments by Friday. So students is capital because default, it's the starting of the sentence. And Friday, F is capital here because this is the name of a weekday, right? Friday. So if you do not put F as capital, you will lose 1 point. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Out of 9, you will get 8 if you don't put F as capital. Clear, everybody?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the second rule is about the name of a city, country, or continent. So, city, country, continent, these 3 things name also should start with capital. For example, India, Australia, Europe, Africa. Okay. So, look at the example. In Europe, the political pressure is similar regarding globalization. So Europe, E capital, because it's a continent name. Scientists were unsure when the early man first left Africa. Africa, A also capital, because this is a continent name. Okay, so you might have questions like, if I don't put a comma here, what happened? If I write globalization spelling as S-A-T-I-O-N, what will happen? No problem. Globalization spelling can be both, correct? S-A-T-I-O-N, Z-A-T-I-O-N, both are correct. So American spelling, British spelling, both are accepted in PT exam. So don't worry about this, okay? And this comma thingy, it's okay. It doesn't contribute any point to your listening. However, it's under punctuation, so it might affect your writing, but it can be ignored. So don't worry about this, okay? You focus on the words. That's mandatory. All right? So do you understand rule number 2?
Yes.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So now let's move to rule number 3. Rule number 3 is about the name of school subjects or subjects in general, like in general subject or school subjects. Those name should not start with capital. For example, mathematics, science, chemistry, biology, physics, accounting, psychology, statistics, economics. So these are in general subject. So you do not need to put it as capital letter. It will be just as usual word. Consider it as usual words, okay? However, if English also a school subject, right? English is also a subject. So in that case, should you write E as capital or small? This is exception because English is a language name as well. So any kind of language name should start with a capital letter. For example, English, Spanish, French, Arabic, Japanese, Chinese, any name, language name should be starting with a capital letter. So look at the example. Accounting students probably have a good understanding of economics, statistics, and psychology. You see, economics is small letter, statistics is small letter, and psychology also small letter. So you do not need to make it capital. Okay? This is the last rule about our numeric numbers, like the numbers. In 3 cases, we will put numbers. Date, okay, year, and century. In these 3 cases, we will write as number. For example, 14th, you can write 14th. That's it. Okay, this is a date. Let's say 2025. So just write 2025 like this. 19th century. Okay, 19th. Just write like this. Okay. You do not need to spell the word like N-I-N-E-T-E-E-N-T-H. No, not necessary. Just write the number. Okay. Other than these 3, whatever number you get, you have to spell the number. For example, the first assignment. Here first, if you put 1 ST, you will not get 1 point because this is assignment. It's not a date. It's not a year. It's not a century. So this first should be FIRST because of assignments. Okay. And 14th of September, here 14 because it's a date. And September is capital because it's a month name. Okay. So these are the things you have to remember. But what if you forget? Whatever rules we have discussed today, you forgot in the exam center. You are confused where to put capital letter, where to put small letter, where to put number, where to spell the word. You forgot what to do. There is a solution. Okay. The first thing is about the good thing about write from dictations is if you write extra words, there is no negative mark. Even there is no limit of writing extra words. It's just matter of time management. So you have to manage your time smartly. And you can add extra words without getting any negative mark. So we will be utilizing this chance. How? Where we are confused with the capital letter and the small letter, you will write that specific word 2 times. One is with small letter and another one is with capital letter. Okay. So maybe you were confused that the audio said explains or explained. Not sure. Write both words. Okay. So you will write explains and explained, both words. For example, here, you are not sure. It should be first 1ST or FIRST, sorry. So you write both. The even assignment, couldn't hear it. So let's put assignment, assignments both. Is, then are as well. Due on the FOURTWENTH. Okay, now you see. So AI will pick only the correct words. So how many words we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this person will get 10 points. Now look at this one. Which one matches? The first assignment is due on the 14th of September. This one also will get 10 points. Is it clear? So by writing the extra words, we are maximizing our score. Do you understand the trick? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, great, great. So remember these tricks. And also, if you notice, I put singular and plural both. You should be doing the same. Maybe the verb with ed or without ed, write both. Once you write ed, once you write with s, once you write without ed, without s. Okay? So that you are like confident that at least I have the correct word there, right? Okay. Now, there is another tricks here. As you notice, most of the sentences, like when you write a sentence, these words are very, very common. You will see these words are very, very common. A, the, to, can, will, of, is, in, and, are, for, be, by, was, were, have, has, had, at, students. You know, these are very, very common words. So I want you to add all these cheat sheet words in all sentences that you answer. Okay? You will memorize these all. It's a very common word. So let's see a few things over here. Sometimes it can happen to you that you were not ready and suddenly right from dictations audio started and it's gone. You couldn't pick anything. At least you try to write these words. Okay? Maybe you didn't hear the audio. It's already gone. Okay? So you write all the extra very common words. Like usually people use these in the sentences and then you submit. At least you see you got few points without hearing the audio, right? So this is for worst scenario, like you missed the sentence. You couldn't hear the audio, you couldn't pick the words. At least you try all the additional words, the cheat sheet words. You should write all of these in every single sentence. You will memorize it, okay? Now, let's try a sentence.
Assignments must be submitted at the end of the term.
Okay. So, Okay, share with the cheat sheet. It's already updated in the materials, but I'm just putting it in the
Okay, ma'am.
chat.
Assignment
Okay.
should be submitted at the end of the term.
So assignment, okay, let's write ASSIGNMENT. It's assignment or assignments, I'm not sure.
Assignments.
Okay. So I will put both. Okay. I don't want to take any risk. So I will write both. Assignment must be, okay, MUST must be submitted at the end of the term or terms. Okay, and also I'm gonna write all the cheat sheet words. Okay, additional words I want to write because I don't want to miss anything. Put full stop. But please do not make it different sentence. It will be in one go. All right. Don't put any enter button. Sometimes I saw people do like this. You know, they make it like this, but it's wrong. It has to be a sentence, only one sentence. Okay. And now submit. So we basically got full mark. So assignments must be submitted at the end of the term. Okay. So you will write all the additional words. So that's basically all the techniques for write from dictation. Do you have any question? Anyone? Any question you have? Okay, no questions. All right. So if you guys do not have any question, I'm gonna ask you to do a test. Okay. So just follow me here. Home, click home. Okay. And then go to mock tests. Follow me. After that, you will go to question tests. Can you see that? Question tests. Click here. And then we are doing write from dictation. So WFD. So WFD is here. So click WFD. And I want you to do this one, 5A. Okay, WFD test 5A. So let me copy the link and go to the, okay. It should work. The link should work. You should just click to the link and log into your account and do the test, or just follow, click home, go to mock tests, then go to question tests, then go to WFD and you do 5A. Okay, WFD test 5A. And I will be in mute for 10 minutes. So everyone, you will have maximum 10 minutes time, okay? All right. So all of you, please do not disturb others. Be in mute. Once you are done, let's say this is your test done. So you will put here like share result, copy this link and paste it in the chat. Okay?
When I open it says upgrade now.
Sorry?
I said when I open the question test, it says upgrade now, 5A.
Yeah, the question test is number 5A.
Yes, and when I click on it, the mock test is only available for VIP members.
So don't you have VIP package?
I have it, but I don't know why.
It should not be like that then. Can you just click here and then VIP left? How many days left you can see? If you have VIP, it will not ask you to extend.
You said I should click where?
Okay, if the link doesn't work, I showed you how to go to the question test. Click mock test, go to question tests, go to WFD and do the test from here. Clear?
Okay. Yes, yes.
Yeah, do it manually if the link doesn't work. Sometimes students have browser issues, default browser issues, so it might not work. So just do manually, okay? So 10 minutes.
So, okay.
The library has a number of collections of historical and social statistical publications. The library has a number of collections of historical and social statistical publications.
New media is to find new areas to study in.
Many experts think that the world climate is changing. In some countries, people live in homes made from shipping containers. The library has a number of collections of historical and social statistical publications.
New media is to find new areas to study in. New media is to find new areas to study in.
Many experts think that the world climate is changing. In some countries, people live in homes made from shipping containers. In some countries, people live in homes made from shipping containers. The university has decided to introduce new subjects. At last she passed the exam with a friend's help.
All right. So time's up, and I can see few of you already shared the scorecard. So first of all, I have received the scorecard from Enamul. Okay. So let me check yours. I actually have checked it.
The complicated problem
It's
is beyond my
almost really, really
comprehension.
good. Just one thing I need to tell you. You see, you could get one extra point if you write these cheat sheet words. You see, inside this cheat sheet got off this word already. So you have a chance to achieve one more extra score from the additional words. Okay, same thing goes to here. Is, in, all are in this cheat sheet. Is, in, you see. So try to add all the additional words. Okay, so that's my feedback.
Right. Thank you.
Okay. Now the next one is from Rashid, I guess. MD Rashid. Okay. I have checked this one as well, I think. Yeah. So publication. Oh, you couldn't pick the word. Okay. To, in. These two you could get from the additional, but you didn't write all the cheat sheet words. You see, it got to, it got in as well. So write those additional words, okay? But you have some listening problem, like you cannot pick all the words. Okay, this is good. Okay, when you write singular, write plural as well. Like you see some country, countries, home, homes, you know, then you could maximize your total mark. But it's actually good, not bad. Okay, the next one is Anita. Oh, wow, Anita, it's a really good one. Very good.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay. Area, areas. You will write both, okay?
Okay, ma'am.
Singular. Okay, I think you forgot to put a space or it's a
Ah.
typo.
A typing mistake here.
Or you could get full mark, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Just revise little bit, okay? It's a good one.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay. After Anita, Antu. All right. Tori. Okay, I think your official name is Tori, is it? Okay. So let's see here. Okay. Areas. These are additional words you should add at the end of your sentence. You have to improve your listening because you cannot pick the words leave, shipping, made, you know, you have to practice many questions. Focus on the keywords. Once you get the keywords, automatically you can get all the extra words like the articles, the prepositions, helping verbs. You can add extra. So if you could pick only the keywords, still you can get 90% score. Okay. The next one is from Stanley. Okay, Stanley. Off is in the cheat sheet word, so don't forget to write those. is, to, these are also in the cheat sheet.
The university has decided to introduce new subjects.